Now that you've had a chance to go over and explore different graphic options as well as exploring more text options, what you're going to do is you're going to decide on the one final version that other students are going to look at and provide feedback on. So I wanted to show you again with the graphics boards themselves. What I've done is I've just explored different uses of text, different uses of color, applying different graphic styles, and just kind of using that as my rough draft area. So, what you're going to do is this: you're going to decide which one has the most potential and make a duplicate of it. Just put it to the outside here for a moment. What you're going to want to do is when you do this, go ahead and highlight over one of them and press Command G for group. Do the same thing on each one of these final versions that you're going to be getting evaluated on by other students. So I'm just going through, highlighting over, pressing Command G. All right, now that I have all of those grouped, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to hold down, I'm going to click on one of them using my black arrow. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to click all 5 of my final pieces, and I'm going to copy. So Command C. It was important that you group those together because the next thing that we're going to do is going to involve lining things up. And if they're not grouped, your stuff is going to fall apart. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to create a new document. So go to File and New, choose Print, click on View All Presets, and choose Tabloid. Now, turn your document landscape view and go ahead and hit Create. Go ahead and zoom out a little ways. Zoom out quite a bit. Press Command V as in Victor. We're going to paste, and now all those pieces are here. That's why I zoomed out, because my artboards were definitely further away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these onto this page, and now I'm going to zoom in, Command plus a couple times, and watch this. So I'm going to line this up in the corner, to kind of line this up over here, and I'm going to highlight all 3 of those top ones. Over here in the alignment palette, I'm going to line them up across the top, and I'm going to click these 3 dots. I want to spread them out evenly so that there's even space between them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go Distribute Spacing, and I'm going to click that one. Now I'm going to highlight those first 2, and I'm just going to choose Left Align. And then I'm going to highlight these 2, and I'm going to choose Left Align. Now I'm going to highlight these and move them up. So what I've just done is I've got it set to where they're in order, they're clean, nice layout, and then I'm going to add in a number below these. So it'll make it easier for people to comment. They can say, on number 3, I thought this was good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the text box, I'm going to click once, and I'm going to type in the number 1. You can go ahead and leave it as Myriad Pro. It's fine. One of those few instances where I'll say it's okay to use that super basic font. Then I'm going to hold down my Option key and duplicate that. Arrow keys. I'm just kind of centering them on the page. And I'm going to hold down my Option key and bring that over. And then I'm going to highlight those 2. Hold down my Option key. Wait for the double-headed arrow and bring it down. I'm going to press the T for my text tool, and I'm going to go into each one of these. Notice not the box, but when it's just the cursor. If you do it when it's a box, that's going to give you a whole new text frame. So just be careful when you do that. Not the box, just the cursor. All right. So now those are your 5 pieces. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and save this as a regular InDesign document. I'm sorry, as a regular Illustrator document. Let's call this Manifesto Draft Final. Going to make sure that you save it into your IL Manifesto folder. So find your graphic design folder. click the wrong one. IL manifesto. I'm going to save it in there. All right. Last step. We need to export this out as a PDF because the PDF is what you're going to submit on Canvas for others to look at. So go to File, Save As, but this time change it to Adobe PDF. And I'm saving it into my IL manifesto folder. Gonna hit save, gonna hit save. And now, let me open up the folder and show you what the file is that you're going to turn in. IL manifesto. It's the PDF version, not the AI. So it's going to be this document right here. And that is the one that you will submit for others to give you some feedback on to hopefully enhance and make your overall design even better.